Welcome back. How you guys doing? Just got done with the day today, and everything went as planned. And then I got to grease the old girl. She got a little grease, so she's ready to go for Monday. Ready to rock. She's all cleaned up, looking all snazzy as always. She's got a little bit of oil on her. I'm not happy about it. You see all the little spots all over? That's because that slasher's leaking. And the wind was blowing this way. Yeah, that's what all that's from. But no, we got her all greased up, looking beautiful. We had a stick try getting up in here not today. But that didn't hurt nothing. It's backing up. You can see that where it tried to run up into here. I had to move it backwards because the log truck got here. And he got a load of logs out of there. And that's what's still left. So, there's a lot of wood to haul out of here yet. A lot of wood. Some nice cherries sitting in here. Look at them two buttes. I mean, they're not mammoth, but they're nice. Growth rings are nice and thick, so she was thick growth rings. She was healthy. She's living it up. But I think we're about done with this landing. We've got a little bit more to do, and we're moving up front. And that's firewood there. There's some good stuff, and then there's some ugly stuff back here. I was supposed to get that one out of there. I forgot. That sun is bright. Yeah. Log pile just keeps growing. But, like I said, next week, move up front. There's a bunch of chipwood up there, so logs will slow down. Slow down. This is where I was slashing. That's why I did this after, it was before lunch. Slashed up all my logs, so you got all these chunks laying all over. Or slashed them up. Trimmed them up. And worked out. That one's still holding on there a little bit, but that'll come off in time. So that's what I did. Cleaned them up. Now, in case you're wondering, I don't like to assume everybody knows everything when I say that. But when you have limbs coming off there like this, and you cut them off, well, it's 95% off. It'll come off when he grabs it to throw it in the log truck. But the whole reason for that, if you didn't know, is so that they can roll the logs around at the sawmill. So when you look up and you see all that stuff trimmed off, that's so they can roll it easier. If them are big knots coming off there, chunks, you can't roll it. So therefore, you got to trim it. I went through a whole tank of gas on the 372, just trimming. So I had a big old pile here. It was all sitting right here laid out, and that was a nasty beach. And that went up. It was 8 foot, and it went up at 7 foot and just went like this. And this one was bigger than this one, so this one got cut off. So that's what happens. A lot of those, like this one right here, you can see that had the same thing. That log right there, it split, and then you trim the one off. And then it rolls around a little easier while they're at the mill. It's not an ideal log, but it's a log. I mean, it's not a veneer, so everything's got their pay scale. So, anywho, thought I'd give you a quick update. I got to pick up my water bottle. Well, there's no trash out here. Tony was nice enough to bring me a water bottle and sharpen my chainsaw because I was sweating. It got hot today. It got real hot today. And then here we are last Sunday. We got 3 inches of snow. And here we are today walking around in t-shirts. So, it's like, japers. This is unreal. But, yeah, fun. If you want the weather to change, just wait 5 minutes. And that's not a Michigan thing. We've discussed this before. That's what every state you live in says that. Same exact thing. But everyone from their own state thinks it's their own state thing. Not necessarily. So, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of aspen there. He already hauled one load out of here. Those are kind of 10 footers. And then those are 8 footers. And those are 8 footers. Those are 8 footers. These are all 10 footers. But there's some pretty ones in there. And every now and then you come into something like that. It's not real pretty. It's ugly. It's mushy. But that's an update. No big news. Slasher fritzed on me once yesterday, and it wouldn't lift up. And I don't know. I shut it off and restarted it, and then it was fine. So that's going to develop. It's going to develop, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think this tire's just a little low. Just a little low. Check that out next week. But everything looks good so far. Purdy. She is all cleaned up. All ready to go. I got to get my jacket, my sweater out of there and pick up that trash here. So, thanks for watching. Just keep rolling. The old Triton 5.4, absolute pile of junk.